Kyzir, Josh Tolentino from the Philadelphia Inquirer. It's nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
I guess, could you first start off, I got two questions, but what attracted you about Philly, and what are your feelings being here with Nick Sirianni and Jonathan Gannon?
Well, what attracted me is I know you guys, Philly has a great fan base here, a great team, It was a playoff team last year. I actually played against the Eagles, so I know what they bring to the table. And I'm from an hour up the road, so I got my family here with me. Just the hometown team, and I'm just excited overall. I feel like this is a good opportunity for me.
Sure. If I could follow up, you mentioned that the Chargers-Eagles game. Before that game, Jonathan Gannon he mentioned his relationship with Brandon Staley and how tight they were. After you made your decision, did you hear back from Coach Staley about playing for JG here, and just what have your first impressions been of him?
I mean, Coach Gannon, I think he's a great coach. I like what he does defensively, high energy guy, knows what he's doing, so I'm excited to team up with him for sure. And, the Chargers, the whole coaching staff just sent me a lot of positive messages and, phone calls, and, just told me how appreciative they are of me. So I definitely enjoyed my time there as well, but I'm excited to be an Eagle now.
So growing up in Emmaus, not far from Lehigh, did you get out to training camp at all as a kid?
Yeah, man, I used to be at the training camps all the time, me and my brothers, back when Mike Vick was playing, Deshaun Jackson, Shady McCoy. So me and my brothers used to be up there, front and center.
You mentioned that as well, too. You mentioned in your tweet when you first introduced that you were at that snow game. Do you have any, that was your first NFL game, do you have any memories about that and share any details or anything about it?
Yeah, man, so I went with one of my closest friends growing up. He took me to my first NFL game, and like you said, it was the snow blizzard, and yeah, man, that made me want to play for the Eagles. Right after I left the game, man, one day I want to, throw on that Eagles uniform and suit up for him. So just to be here, it's crazy how, life come full circle. So I'm blessed. No, I was just saying I'm blessed to be here.
What made you accept the transition from safety to linebacker, and how do you think that safety background helps you as a linebacker?
I would have never imagined I'd be a linebacker a day in my life, but as I progressed and went through college, I was obviously getting bigger. So I know coming out, a lot of teams were throwing, the linebacker thing at me, and I think it helped me being a safety previously, just athleticism-wise. I feel like I could play the ball good. I feel like I play good man coverage on tight end, so that safety background definitely makes it a little easier for me, in my opinion, for a linebacker.
Roseman kind of mentioned last week that he was surprised to be able to get you in the free agency process. Did that process unfold a little differently than you anticipated?
Yeah, it definitely did, but everything happened for a reason, and I'm glad I'm here now. Feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be, and feel like I'm gonna make this thing work.
What has Gannon said to you about why he wanted to come get you to be a part of this defense?
I talked to him briefly yesterday. He was just saying he's excited about the type of player I am and what I could bring forth to the team, and we're gonna do some great things together this year. So it was pretty straightforward talk, and I'm excited to get to work.
When you go back to when you were drafted, you talk about that transition from safety to linebacker. How aware were you that NFL teams were thinking about it, and were you surprised the Chargers went that quickly with it?
Wait, what'd you say again?
Are you surprised the Chargers went that quickly with the transition from safety to linebacker?
I knew that was the plan. A lot of teams are telling me they see me as an outside linebacker coming in, so when I was going through the whole combine process, I already had it in my mind that I'm going to play linebacker at the next level. So, I'm cool with the transition. I'm glad I'm playing linebacker now. I actually like it way better than safety because I'm more in the mix, and I feel like I use my speed and athleticism to my advantage.
You mentioned that you never thought that would be the case. That You never thought you would be. Why? Did you never think that would be the case?
Because my whole life I kind of been on the smaller side, and then as the years progressed, I started getting bigger, taller, getting bigger, getting up there in size, getting my weight up more. So, it just kind of happened.
What changed for you last season in terms of your productivity, and how close were you to going back to the Chargers?
What changed? I ain't gonna say nothing changed. My mindset always been the same: just go out there and be the best Kyzir White that I can be. Sometimes, you just gotta wait your turn and wait for the cards to fall your way, and when they do, just take full opportunity. And that's what I did last year. Had a full year to really get after it and start all 17 games, and I just wanted to put my best foot forward. And just do everything I can for my teammates to help us win games. So that's how that went last year. But my mindset was all the same since I came in as a rookie till last year. Nothing changed really.
And then in terms of making your decision, how close were you to going back to the Chargers?
I had some opportunities to, go to different spots, but ultimately I wanted to be right here in Philadelphia.
Quickly did it come together here for you? Did it come together pretty quickly for you here? Was it, when did the Eagles reach out to you, and then when did you decide to come?
I wanted to be patient. I didn't want to just rush on the first thing that came my way. I had great talks with my agent, Tory Dandy, and, he was giving me a lot of sound advice. My family, my father, my mother, my siblings, my brothers and sisters, they was giving me a lot of, sound advice, and we just wanted to be patient. And, like they say, patience is a virtue, and the Eagles came about, and now I'm here, so I feel like everything worked out how it's supposed to.
Is there anyone in your family who's like a diehard Eagles fan, who's the biggest Eagles fan?
Yeah, I got a few uncles who diehard Eagles fans, cousins. One of my closest cousins is a diehard Eagles fan, and it's crazy because he literally just moved to Cali a few weeks ago. Now we swapping. He from Jersey, PA area, so yeah, it's crazy. He's excited. He's a diehard Eagles fan, so.
The one-year deal gives you the flexibility, to be a free agent again. But would you be open to continuing to talk about a long-term deal here?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'd love to be here for the rest of my career. Like, my family's back there. This is where I want to be, man. And, one-year deal, bet on myself, and just prove it again.
To fans who haven't seen you play a lot, Kyzir, how would you describe your play? What do you think you do well? What are the fans here going to see?
I think I'm a relentless player, high-energy guy, play with a lot of passion, heart, soul. I ain't the biggest, strongest, or fastest, but, I feel like I play with a lot of heart and toughness, grit, and that's everything Philadelphia is made of, so I feel like I'm the perfect fit.
What do you enjoy most about playing in pass coverage? You talked about, defending tight ends, everything.
What I like the most is, it's mano y mano, me versus you, so whoever the better player going to, win a matchup. I've been playing against my brothers my whole life, and they 4'4", 4'3" guys at receiver, so, I feel confident going against, tight ends.
What's the best training camp memory from Lehigh?
Man, there's so many to pick out, but, just everything in general. Just seeing, Mike Vick throwing bombs to Sean Jackson and Shady McCoy and his prime, juking defenders and stuff like that. I'll say that's probably my best favorite memory. Look, back then I was about 5'5" playing running back, so, you know what I mean? I was more focused on the offensive side back then, yeah, for sure.
Was there anybody that reached out to you when you first decided to come here? Anybody on the team that?
I talked to Brandon Graham, talked to Marcus Epps, a few guys like that, and, they just said they excited to get to work together and stuff like that, so, yeah, I think it's going to be a good thing here.
It was pretty clear this offseason that linebacker is a position the Eagles could have upgraded.
Yeah.
Did you view the opportunity here as part of the reason why you wanted to sign?
Yeah, I think it's a good opportunity, but I also think it's great linebackers on this team already. T.J. Edwards and a few of the other younger guys. I was watching some film yesterday. You got a lot of good linebackers on this team, so I don't know why a lot of people try to, put it out there that the Eagles don't have linebackers. What I watched on film, they got a lot of good talent here.
Of how you're going to be used in the defense?
Not really, but, whatever I got to do to help the team win and just come out here and make plays, I'm willing to do.
So what was your opinion of the Eagles' offense as you game plan for them and play?
Oh, yeah, they're nice. I think Jalen Hurts is a real good quarterback. He was fast. I remember last year I was coming on blitzes a few times trying to catch him. He could move, and I like the running back, Miles. He real good. There's a lot of pieces on the offensive end that, I'm excited about.
BG's been a staple here for a while. What was your exchange like with him? And,
Oh, yeah, he's just said, he's excited to work. I was just asking him out there a little bit ago, like, how many years he's been in the NFL, and he was telling me, like, 12, 13, something like that. And, that's a guy I definitely want to learn from. He's been around this thing for a long time, playing at a high level, Pro Bowl guy. So, that's good to have a guy, on your team like that you could pick his brain and learn from.
How much has Nick Rallis reached out to you? He's going to be your position coach. He's very young. He could be an NFL player. So.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of good conversations. I went to dinner with him last night. And, he's a great guy, young for sure, so I could relate to him more. And I'm excited to get to work with him.
Thanks, Kyzir.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.